What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new anime series, Super Crooks. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to this entire new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. If you notice the big smile on my face, it's because I deeply enjoy Super Crooks. It's fun, hardcore, wacky, action-packed, and it has all the anime charms you can ask for. It is a spin-off of the failed Jupiter's Legacy, so you can expect some crossover happening there. But the new characters here are much more likable and much more memorable in a shifty, tricky, devious kind of way. Now, Netflix is also developing the live-action version of Super Crooks, which I'm sure will have a massive budget, so we have that to look forward to as well. But this anime series is pretty complete. It's a complete story, which I appreciate because everything that's awesome about it is in this one. It doesn't make you go waiting for part 2, unlike some other contents out there these days. Based on Mark Millar and Lenil Yu's graphic novel created by Mark Millar, directed by Motonobu Hori, with story editor Dai Sato, in Super Crooks, luck's never been on their side, but this crew of small-time crooks with superpowers, recruited by none other than Johnny Bolt, are rolling the dice on one last heist. Their target? A ruthless superpowered crime boss. What can go wrong? From what I understand, this series is supposed to serve as the prequel to the comic books, so maybe the live-action version would be the sequel to the comic book storyline? Who knows? At this point, I'm not sure how they'll tie to or connect one with the other, but if you're wondering, this anime series has a total of 13 episodes. Each runs about 30 minutes short. It doesn't go full 30 though, more like 20 or 22 on average, partly because it has this pretty lengthy and oddball opening credit where Johnny Bolt and Casey are disco dancing. But hey, every show's got their own flavor, I guess. The animation is done by the world famous Studio Bones, the force behind such projects as My Hero Academia franchise. I don't know how it is in Mark Millar's Super Crooks comic books, but the characters he created come alive on this show in the most Japanese animation style ever, complete with their grunts and smirks and giddy excitement. Now, the question I usually get when it comes to animated shows like this is, hey Rama, can I watch Super Crooks with my kids? My answer is, I wouldn't, because Mark Millar generally doesn't do family-friendly material, and so the result is a Super Crooks adaptation that doesn't hold back. This is an incredibly graphic, blood and guts action heist comedy that only caters to grown-ups. Now, these supervillains are hilarious because individually they suck, but as a team, they suck even worse. Their cockiness always gets in the way. Sure, the superheroes are an obstacle, but they themselves are their own worst enemies. Mark Millar's brash sense of humor this time pokes fun at the whole concept of one last job. The whole notion that all you need is one big score to finish them all. But incompetence and blind spots keep preventing these guys from turning that into a reality. I do admire their persistence though, especially Johnny Bolt, who genuinely wants to go legit and run off into the sunset with Casey. But in the words of Al Pacino's Michael Corleone in Godfather 3, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. And so this dynamics of winging it as they go in the hopes of finally coming out on top is the biggest appeal about Super Crooks. By the way, their superpowers range from ridiculous to gnarly, and I gotta say, the big bad villain they're trying to con is possibly the most lethal SOB I've seen in quite a while, because he's literally someone you don't want to be around. So, in conclusion, Super Crooks is a crazy wild ride, and I think you're gonna enjoy it just as much as I did.